Hello. So this is the old school all eight rowing. I'm looking at it from the front, and what we want to look at here is our blade depth, our oar height coming up. We can also see us feathering our blades. We can kind of see we're out of touch in terms of feathering our blades. Our exit timing. When are we coming out of the water? Are we coming out too early? Are we washing out? All sorts of things going on here. Let's look. Let's see if this is, well, you guys can see that one. Catch timing is kind of crazy. So people are probably lifting their hands at different times to try to catch the water on that one. Again, watching for our skying blades, watching for our late roll-ups. Here, hopefully by now you know where you're sitting. I think it's Mike, Christine, Marie, who's in 4C, Alex, John, Steve, Karen, and then Cindy. So you guys can keep an eye on your blade. And you've been rowing long enough by now. I think you're the old schoolers, You know what you're talking about, and you know what to look for here. So again, we're looking at, are we coming out of the water together? Are we feathering together? Are we going away with our blade heights even? So Steve, you in particular, I want you to watch your oar and watch your oar height. It looks like it's pointing to Cindy's. There you go, that one. So watch your oar and watch your oar height through this series. Your oar always seems to be lower than everybody else on your side. And again, that just comes from that down and away in the belly right at the finish. Getting it down right away. Just pop down and then smooth out. And that's actually going to help you out a lot. So bring those hands down. Help get that blade off the water really early. Alex, again, you can see your late roll up. Everyone's rolling up late, but yours is always kind of like a second or two later. Almost everyone, you can see that blade really rolling forward before it's going into the water. So we're all kind of guilty of this missing water at the top of the catch. I also want us to look at our oar depth here when we are going into the water, right? So, not that one, the one back. So Marie, 3 seat, so second blade here, right? I want you to keep an eye on your oar depth. You're pulling way too high. You're pulling like way up over your kneecaps instead of trying to go in and through them. John, you also every once in a while you can see your oar dip down. Steve, you also, right, you can see it right there. That oar is just going in way too deep. So when you're putting that oar in the water, I don't want you to put as much emphasis and effort on that up and in, really digging it in there. I want you to instead place it in and then just guide it into your body. As we're watching this, you can watch Cindy and Karen in the front. Cindy's almost got always perfect oar height in the water. She is just a rock star when it comes to that. So you can really watch Stroke Seat's blade. I mean, that tape is almost never going below the water line. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Just really letting that oar sit comfortably in the water. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Again, look at the hacking. Steve, I know you're going to love this, but you guys are slapping at the water, right? Slapping it in the butt, basically, kind of hacking at it, not backing it in. And that's what we've been working on. It's already starting to look better. But we can really see here we're really kind of hacking away at the water. And again, just watching really that big dip. Look at those oars on starboard side, really just burying in that water a little too deep and then washing out. I mean, we really want to have even handle heights on that drive, so that oar should stay steady. It should stay in a straight line all the way through. It shouldn't have this arc effect in the water like it is. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Maybe coming out square. Feathering once we're completely out of the water. Still getting some of you guys feathering in the water. Oh, Steve, did you see it? Ah, there you are, my friend. You're very easy to catch right there. Right, just lower those hands down. You would be a completely different rower. Okay, so really just watching that length and that reach out and that rolling up and in. Right. So we can see here, right, and this is a good picture, and you can actually see this throughout the piece, right? If we look at the starboard blades, they always seem to be kind of together. And then when we look at port blades, we're like, I don't know what's happening there, right? We're just kind of all over the place and we're never really even. And it's true pretty often, right? So there's the next frame. We can see the same thing happening again in the next stroke. So I think if we had cleaned that up, that'll really, really help with the catch timing, with the set of the boat, being able to roll up early and together. Even here we can see starboards are kind of rolling up in and together. So just working on these little things individually will really help us out.